Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tiger Time!
Big shout out to Rebecca Mitchell and Keeler Williams Realty for sponsoring this week's episode of Tiger Time. The Tigers had a big home game for the first round of the playoffs this past week against the Lexington Tigers from West Tennessee. Always special when you play a playoff game at home. Lexington, a young football team, but coached well. They gave us plenty fits to start the game. After we kind of got our bearings about us, I felt like our size on the O&D line and our physicality on the O&D line took over. Made some big plays offensively, created some turnovers on defense. Kind of our secret sauce tonight maybe was our field position. Lexington, our kickoff team was amazing. We had 7 kickoffs, and their average start position was a 13-yard line. So huge job by our kickoff coverage. Really set up some short fields for our offense. Tyler Thompson, big night, 4 touchdown passes. Kel Hightower, I've said it for a long time. I feel like we've got a bunch of different receivers that can all explode on any given night. Kel, big night, 3 touchdowns in the game. DJ Gardner, 2 rushing scores to really extend the lead for us as well. Again, I feel like our defense, we gave up 2 or 3 big plays, but really controlled the line of scrimmage all night. Marcus O'Neal had 2 touchdowns, saving tackles to keep them off the board and make them snap it again, and we held them to just a field goal defensively. So a bunch of good things around all night. Obviously, all wins are sweet. Playoff wins are sweeter. The crowd was huge. The 12th man, it was as good a crowd as we've had all year. Stands were packed. We're going to need that again this coming week. Round 2.
All right, welcome back to Tiger Time. We're going to talk with Marcus O'Neal, and Marcus has been playing for 3 years now, senior on the Tiger team. He's been with us before. So Marcus got a big win in the playoffs last Friday night. So what changes in your mind from going regular season to playoff?
I just feel like every win that we go into, you have to just be locked in, but when you get to the playoffs, it's like it's a different game, you know what I mean? The competition is like the best people in the state, you know what I mean? The best 16 players, so or how many ever it is, so you gotta just lock in and take every opportunity on the field. It's like you wanna go home, you know? So you don't wanna go home, so you gotta win.
That's it.
like losing. So hey, I don't think nobody does. So hey, we gotta win.
You guys have been doing a lot of winning so far this year, so we hope to keep that up going into this Friday night.
Yes, sir.
And Marcus, if you don't mind, would you like to go through our players of the week for the Lexington game?
Yes, sir. I can.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Special teams player of the week, we got Caden Harris, Jamal Gentry, and Tyler Rayland. Big hit of the week, we got DJ Gardner. Defense player of the week, we got defensive linebackers. Offense of the week, we got Jaquel Hightower, Tyler Thompson, and Reed Mitchell. Tiger Proud Award goes to BJ and Anthony Smith.
Station camp, our region opponent, return comes to Preston Hopkins Field. Obviously, we had a good game against them earlier in the year. That really doesn't have any bearing on this game. You know, they're an old team. They're a team that's gotten better as the year's gone on. They've won 5 games in a row. Their young quarterback has come of age. He's had a great year, and they're really big up front, specifically on the couple O-line spots, and then their defensive box is as good as anybody that we'll see. So we're expecting a dogfight. Our kids know that. You know, playoff football is special and kind of heartbreaking as well, because there's some senior group that's playing their last night of football. So we know how much it means. We know how much we put in, and we know how tough a battle this Friday night's going to be. So we need all the Tiger faithful to come out and support the Tigers as we take on the Station Camp Bison. Big shout out to Rebecca Mitchell and Keeler Williams Realty for sponsoring this week's episode of Tiger Time.